At some point in our lives, every one of us has grabbed a stick, pointed it at a sibling, and yelled, Avada Kedavra! Now imagine how cool it would be to actually know all the spells from the Harry Potter series. Well, after watching today's video, you will know every single one of them. Let's start with everyone's favorite, Lumos. Because obviously we need light to read our ancient spell scrolls in the dark. Lumos makes your wand glow. Basically, it turns it into a magical flashlight. And if you don't want to walk around like a glowing antenna, you say Nox to turn off the light. Then there is Alohomora, which is Hogwarts' favorite rule-breaking spell. Hermione uses it every 10 seconds to unlock doors, and let's be real, it's the only reason the trio ever made it past first year. Of course, you cannot talk about spells without Wingardium Leviosa, the floating charm, and yes, we all remember it due to that iconic dialogue. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Now, Accio is a handy one. Harry used it to summon his firebolt mid-air during the Triwizard Tournament, which means you use this spell to summon things. And then there is the fan favorite, and maybe Harry's favorite too, Expelliarmus. This one deserves an award. It's just a simple disarming spell, but Harry made it his whole defense system. Voldemort was out there throwing death beams, and Harry always won with this simple spell. Stupefy is another essential. It knocks people out cold. It's very handy in a duel, or if someone is just being super annoying. Now don't forget Protego. It will be your magical shield. This is the one that saves your life when people start throwing curses at you. You can use this spell to block the curses or bounce them back. And then we have the big leagues. Expecto Patronum. Probably the prettiest spell in the whole series. It makes a silvery animal burst out of your wand and chase off Dementors. Harry is a stag, which is cool, but let's be honest, most of us would probably summon a confused squirrel. Of course, for every nice spell, there is the shady trio, the unforgivable curses. First up, there is the infamous Avada Kedavra, which causes instant death. There is no counter curse for it. Voldemort's absolute go-to move, and honestly, way too dramatic. Then there is Crucio, the torture curse. You have to really mean it to have this spell have an effect, which is terrifying.
And the third is Imperio.
It controls people like puppets. The person you use it on basically loses all free will and does whatever you say. It's super creepy, yes. It was used during the First and Second Wizarding Wars to make innocent people commit crimes. So yeah, definitely not something you use to make someone bring you snacks. Let's cleanse that dark energy with some helpful spells, like Reparo, which fixes things. Hermione uses it all the time. It can be used to fix broken glasses, shattered windows, etc., etc. If you are clumsy, memorize this one by your heart. Then we have Rictus Sempra, the tickling charm. It sounds silly, but in a duel, laughter can be a real distraction. Petrificus Totalis is another fun one. Well, unless you are on the receiving end. It completely freezes someone's body. Neville got hit with it in Sorcerer's Stone, and let's just say falling over stiff as a board is not a great look. Obliviate is one of the more serious spells. It completely erases memories. Hermione used it on her parents to keep them safe, which was one of the saddest scenes ever. It's also used by the Ministry to cover up magical slip-ups in front of muggles. Sectum Sempra is one of those spells that sounds cool until you realize it causes deep gashes to appear on the victim. Harry used it on Malfoy without knowing what it did, and, well, that was a very bloody bathroom scene. Then there's Apparicium, which reveals invisible ink, and Engorgio, which makes things bigger, like cartoonishly big. It could be chairs, apples, and even spiders. Reducio is the opposite. It shrinks things back to normal. So if you accidentally Engorgio any of your stuff, this spell will save your day. Then there is Expulso, which causes explosions, and Incendio, which lights things on fire. And if you do light a fire in a place where you didn't want to, you can always use Aguamenti. This spell shoots water from your wand like a hose, kind of a magical water gun. And let's not forget Lumos Maxima, which basically turns up the strength of your flashlight. You can have light way brighter than what you get with the regular Lumos. There is also Silencio, which silences your target. That's only scratching the surface, but by now you are basically ready for Hogwarts. Now tell me, which is your favorite spell in the whole series? Write it down in the comments below. But before you go, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more quick and casual explanations. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.